Hello, everybody. This is Racquel Palmese. Welcome to the first Wisdom Wednesday of 2021. It's good to be here with you all. Good to be back in this framework. Good to be back feeling everybody out here. I think my Instagram is on. I think my Facebook is on. The technology gods are on my side today. So here we are. This is a new year. I know it's a date on a calendar, but it's also an important demarcation of time. It's a chance to feel a turn. We've had some powerful astrological conjunctions. We've had really powerful flows of shifting energies on the planet. Lots of things are moving in our body politic. Hi, everybody. Hi, Baz. Hi, Johanna. Hi, Vicky. Good to see everybody. Lots of things shifting on the macro level, especially in the world. We are in a state that's quite unknown to us. Pieces of it have been around for a long time and are surging back into our consciousness as a country, as a nation, as a world. Other things are brand new. And underlying all of that noise machine, there is a groundswell that we need to notice always and be aware of. And that is a groundswell of growing consciousness, of opening to new flows of energy and intelligence, of understanding our morality as human beings, not just what we're told to be or told to think about, but who we actually are. So as we celebrate the turning of the year, as many of us are happy to say goodbye to 2020 and usher in a new time for ourselves, let's really take a look at what is being called in for us. Let's take a good and honest look. Nice to see some old friends here. Hello, Carol. Hello, Elisa. Wow, good to see you. So let's take some breaths and move our shoulders and our necks around. Let's let go of whatever weight we've accumulated in our day so far. Let's feel ourselves here in this wonderful container that we have together. Feel our energies sharing with each other. Feel all that we are combining, holding each other, and out from there, holding the planet itself and all the billions of souls that live here, all creatures of all kinds. Animal, vegetable, mineral, earth, fire, wind, air. Feel yourself part of the dynamic of all of it. Feel yourself here, present, letting go of whatever extraneous thoughts and distractions are in your mind. Focus right here. Feel your body. Breathing into your body. You feel, as you breathe the physical body, you can feel where you've got energy clogged up in there, stuck in there. You can feel your emotional body, what's going on there. If you had a rough day, I've had some challenges myself today. You feel the weight of it on you, or perhaps you've had a day of opening. Perhaps you're feeling grateful and light and wonderful. Let that be with you also. Feel whatever it is that you are moving with, that's moving through you. Be conscious of helping it move in, out. What you no longer need, releasing. What you wish to receive, what is trying to come to you. Allow yourself to open to it. We do that with our breath, taking a deep breath in, opening. Feel as you breathe in, your heart opening to whatever it is that wants to heal, that wants to forgive, that wants to grow. Whatever in us we need to let go of, whatever high horse we might be riding on in our self-righteousness, can we please dismount, put the horse on the nose, give her a kiss, let go of whatever rigid stances you might feel in your life, in your relationships, in your work, whatever you have determined so staunchly is right or wrong. And all the justifications that you may have to support that thinking. You know what? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Embrace that for a moment, please. None of it actually matters. What matters is only the opening of the heart. What matters only as we welcome this brand new baby year in with all of its promise of healing and moving on from bitterness and struggle, for finding answers to our pandemic, to having our children being back in school, to somehow finding ways to rejoin each other and not be run around by the nose, by our emotions, by our theories of what's right or wrong, by our suspicions and distrust. This brand new baby year is trying to offer us an opportunity to let go, to shed all of the no that's inside us. This baby is asking for our yes. What are we willing to forgive? What are we willing to say yes to? What are we willing to unvictimize ourselves from? Indeed, the deeper aspect of this is what and who are we actually serving? Are we serving the negative, energetic that I've been calling the second pandemic? Are we fueling it with our thinking and our actions? Our anger built up over our lifetimes, ready to burst at the seams. Who are we serving? And who do we want to serve this year? I called this time in my invitation to you that you might have received, the cause of creation. My teacher, my beloved Charles McCall, who is no longer with us here on earth anyway, but he's certainly got my shoulders right now. He used to say that the greatest cause for any human being is the cause of creation itself. And as this year opens to us with all of its promise of renewal, regeneration, solutions to problems, are we willing to devote ourselves to this greatest of all causes, the cause of creation? And what does that mean? That means that as a being who came here into this life to have this experience and all the many experiences that go with it in this material world, that we are here to recognize ourselves not as victims of circumstance or conditioning, or politics, or tyranny of any kind. That we are here to support a much greater cause. And that is the cause of truth, of growth, of caring, engagement, and all of that adds up to the greatest cause of all, and that is the cause and understanding of love itself. The cause of creation as creation here was created from love, about love, and the possibilities that exist within that great heart that is love, that is God. So what is it that you wish to serve in this year? What is it that you wish to devote your life to? More animosity, more conflict, more righteousness, more war, more division, divisiveness, more misunderstanding, not listening, satisfying our lowest impulses and primal fears? Or would you like to dedicate yourself to the much more exciting, important, amazing, but difficult cause of creation? Discovering who you are in creation as a spirit being here on earth. Well, the truth of this is that none of us, no matter how accomplished we are as masters in one way or another, none of us can thrive if we're serving more than one master. You can't serve two masters. It doesn't work. It splits us down the middle, and we're pulled in opposite directions, and we live in conflict with our own self and in a fight with our own lives. We are called at this time, in this time of this brand new year, this chance we have to take all that we have experienced and learned during 2020, when everything was asked of us. Everything. Well, almost everything. We were asked to surrender to a level of existence and living that we haven't known before. We've been asked to give up our freewheeling, entitled way of life. We have been asked to let go of expecting anything to be as we have known it. And then we've been asked to let go of trying to get it all back again. We're offered an opportunity to renew, to reinvent, refresh, not just try to go back to old paradigms that were all falling apart anyway. So we can't serve the master of the past. We can't serve the master of repressive thinking, of victimhood, of being victims to anything. The master of negativity, of suspicion, of smallness, of following leaders who instill divisiveness in us and keep us worried and scared and small. Be careful what you're choosing. Because if you're choosing as your master the cause of creation, of love, of growth, of evolvement, of taking ownership of your own path, it's not about rebellion. It's not about, I won't wear a mask because someone's trying to take my freedom away from me. It's not about conflict, not about rebellion. True freedom, if you wish to serve a greater cause than that, is to do your own thinking, to follow your heart, which is linked to the greatest heart of all, the heart of God. It is time to choose, my friends. I feel you out there questioning, wondering, where do I stand on issues? How do I bridge the gap with people that don't agree with me? Indeed, what do I stand for? What does my country itself stand for? What does my world, what does life mean? These are big questions. But if you wish to answer them, you have to find the answer that is unique to you, that is buried deep in your heart. You have to be willing to follow the path of love wherever it might take you, to soften the square corners into a nice circle that flows back and forth, around and round, and touches everything that it meets without needing to judge it or be in conflict with it. The greatest freedom I have ever discovered and continue to discover has nothing to do with my outward life, really. It has to do with my granting myself permission to do my own thinking and speak the truth of my heart, which may or may not agree with the truths that are out there. Doesn't matter, because the truth of my heart is not a very topical although it can be. It is always about how much I care about my world, about life itself, about how in my freedom of being, I can devote myself to the cause of creation with my heart wide open and doing everything I can to grow that cause. This is something I would lay down my life for over and over again with joy in my heart. It's not trying to kill me. It's trying to uplift me. So I would advise all of us to take a very good look deep into our hearts. Decide who you are giving authority to and what cause you are actually following in your life. Thank you for being with me for this Wisdom Wednesday. I love you. Let's walk our talk. Thank you.